nervous, and to be sure, she was uncertain how to have a civil conversation with a MacPherson. Yet being rude seemed wrong, so she floundered as she tried to answer him.
"I was a bit more focused on the musket aimed at my father's heart," she said in a rush.
His eyes narrowed.
"Ye're forgetting I knelt beside ye for the same reason, lass."
There was a tone in his voice that shamed her. She drew in a deep breath and let it out.
"Why are ye tormenting me with accusations about not thinking of what marriage involves?"
She ended up looking at the bed again, a sense of defeat pressing against her heart.
"I certainly had no thought I'd be wed today. We have that in common."
Their gazes met once more in a moment of unexpected agreement. He made a low sound of frustration, but his features lost their stern edge. For a moment he contemplated her, looking as uncertain as she felt.
"How old are ye, Ailis?"
She wasn't sure she liked hearing her name on his lips. It was oddly intimate. Yet they stood facing each other in their underclothes, so fitting as well.
22,
she answered.
"Old enough to be thinking of marriage,"
he said.
"But with ye?"
she asked, before realizing she was insulting him. It really wasn't wise, since the man was locked inside the chamber with her. It was just second nature. He was a MacPherson.
"Me own delight is near impossible to contain."
His tone left no doubt that he was displeased with her. She lifted her chin, but it was only a show of bravado. She felt the distinct sting of her feelings being injured. He was just a MacPherson, but it still hurt to realize she was hated for nothing more than the fact that she was a Robertson. He muttered something low and moved around the bed, closing the distance between them. Her belly twisted in alarm. She scrambled over the bed again before even thinking about why he alarmed her so much. But the candle flame illuminated her the moment she stood up, so she backed away from it. That left her facing him without the bed between them.
"I will nae rape ye."
There was something new in his tone, something that calmed her. It was disgust, but not the sort he'd aimed at her before. This was injured pride. Even if he was a MacPherson, he still had a Highlander's honor, but that admission left her nothing but gratitude. And duty. Men were not the only ones who had to shoulder their share of life's burdens. She looked back at the bed, her mouth once again dry.
Ye dunna have to—"
She forced the words through her resisting lips.
"I keep me promises."
"As do I," he confirmed in an unrelenting tone. The urge to cry filled her. She shook it off and ordered herself to go toward the bed. At least it was dark, and he wouldn't see the tears shimmering in her eyes. Small comfort, but better than none. She sat on the edge of the bed, finding it impossible to lift her feet. He moved closer, sending her heart racing. She was so keenly aware of him. Her skin felt alive and eager for contact with his. Beneath the smooth fabric of her chemise, her nipples slowly drew into hard points. Ailis raised her chin, needing to understand why he affected her so intensely. She found him watching her, his blue eyes full of something she could not understand, but it sent a bolt of heat through her. He was only a pace from her, and studied her for a long moment before he reached out and stroked her cheek. The contact was shocking. She jumped, scooting back to the center of the bed. He chuckled.
"Noble sacrifices are nae to me taste either, Ailis."
He placed one knee on the bed, looking as if he was testing her nerve.
"I do nae know what to do."
And she didn't care to admit it to him either.
"It is nae a shame that I am nervous. Ye are the first man I have been alone with in a bedchamber."
"Aye, yes."